Good evening, people. How are you today? Well, tonight. How are you?
Hello,
Hello, hello. How's it?
freezing. I'm cold.
Freezing, right? Freezing. I know it's
What about
freezing.
you?
All the windows and doors of my house are closed, and I'm still freezing. But I like this weather. Do you like this weather?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Me too. But I think.
But in time of the way to the work,
Mm-hmm.
it's very windy, so it's very weird because you never know when a tree is going to fall on the
That's the
road.
problem. Or some roofs, they are just ripped up the
Yeah,
houses because of the wind. Have you watched the videos online? There are about the wind here in our country.
yeah.
The people who
Even some
ride
motorcycle.
exactly
I have
bikers.
seen that they have. Yeah,
Yes, they're having issues
it's
with
weird.
performing their jobs. Right. Hopefully the situation won't last long. Just a couple of days, they said. All right. Okay.
Hopefully, at least for Tuesday. Right?
Hopefully. Hello, people, the people who are just joining the session. Let's get started. All right, so what's for today's class? Can you see my screen? No, right. Okay, let's see one more time. Here, this is the one. Okay, hello, hello. So, in today's session, we're working on the specific objective that's over here. Let's see, maybe Oscar can help us read, identify.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Identify tips for success in a passage about the founder of successful online business.
Okay, so this is the specific objective. But in today's class objective, okay, you guys are going to talk about a successful businessman that you know, okay, that you want. You decide to talk about how this person reached success in his or her company, okay, or business, okay. So this is for today's session. We're having some presentations. Now, the first activity to get started with our speaking is to discuss some questions about your past, okay? Let's get started. Let's warm up for our speaking session today. So I'm gonna send you some questions here. Here we go. Okay, here's the picture. Okay, let's do this. Accept the invitations. Here we go. Hi, George. Did you accept the
Did you?
invitation?
Yeah, I already accept, but I don't know what happened.
Okay, let me send you again to a different group. Let's
Okay,
see.
thank
Did you receive it?
you. No.
Let me see. Maybe one more time. So, what about now?
No.
Okay, so it looks like you will have to leave the session and come back again so that I can assign
Okay.
you to a group. All right, I'll wait. I'll be waiting for you over here. Hi, Janet. Accept the invitation, please. What about now, George? Did you receive it? Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, number two. Georgie, tell me about where you lived as a child.
Um, when I was a child, I lived here in San Marcos, but in different neighbor.
Go ahead.
But not right now.
Not right now.
Yeah,
Okay, I will start with it.
it's starting to explain something from work on English.
Kind of difficult.
Not now.
Okay, I will start with the first one.
Okay.
Okay, Janet. When was the last time you were excited about something?
I was excited today in the afternoon because my boss had a meeting with the executives about budget, and he told us that the executive approved the budget. We were working a lot in the last weekends, the last week and weekend too, and that was the last thing that I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Mr.?
I always lived here in San Salvador. Yeah. Let me see.
When was
Yeah,
the last time?
here in San Salvador.
When was the last time you went to an amusement park? How was it? What is amusement park?
I don't know. I don't know. Let
Like
me.
Amusement.
Walt Disney World. Do you know it?
Say again. Say that again, please.
Walt Disney World. Do you know?
Okay.
Or Six
Okay.
Flags. Yes. Or Universal.
Ah,
Yes.
it's like a
Okay.
playland or something like that.
Could be. Could be. Yes. Yes.
Amusement.
Okay.
Uh,
it's very funny because
Yes.
we all remember that thing. So you're next, Majo.
Okay.
What was the best meal you ate recently?
Best meal. Okay. I ate carpaccio. I don't remember. Yes, is fish carpaccio. For me, it was very delicious, and I will try to buy again and eat a lot because it's very delicious.
Jose
Okay.
Salvador is here too, so that you can include him. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I still live in San Marcos.
Okay.
Oh.
But in the same house?
Yeah, with my parents.
For how long do you live over there?
For 25 years.
You don't have 25
All your
years.
life.
Don't have that.
No, I am 33 years old.
I believe it.
Okay. And then
No,
you tell us about where you live before the.
I live in Soyapango.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, but no, now I don't remember about because we lived there around 2 years, and after that before that I live in Usulután because I'm from Usulután.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
And do you still have family in Usulután?
Yes. Sometimes I go to Sultan to visit my uncle.
Ah, good.
A good pizza was on the college town, and it was called the four cheese, and it was so good. It was
Good.
very delicious. Yeah.
Yes, it's good. If you are a man with a big stomach, with a big taste, I recommend to you hello, hello.
Hello, we're back in the main session.
Yo.
Okay. With a few cold, right?
Is it a little or very cold? What do you guys say?
Very cold.
If you ask me, it's, in my opinion, it's very cold, but I get,
More than the usual that we have.
imagine how things are going over there in Chalatenango. I think it's freezing over there
Yeah,
right now.
and windy because the winds send more cold in the weather time.
It makes it colder, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so after your discussions over there, all right, we're asking 2 questions per group. Okay, we're going back to your groups, and these are the 2 questions to discuss. Okay, so the first one is, can you read it for me?
What is success?
What is success?
And the second one is, okay, number 2 says, what
does it take to achieve it?
to achieve it, to achieve it,
Achieve it.
to achieve it, or to reach success, to have it, right? Okay, so these are the 2 questions to discuss, all right? I'm sending you back into the sessions, so here we go.
Would be like when you achieve a goal that you have think or you have thought about something, that you need to achieve something that you really want, and when you make it, that's a success. Success.
Teacher, I had a question. We have to say something successfully for us, or only the definition of success?
Definitions. What, in your opinion, is success, and how do you think a person can achieve it?
Okay.
This is about what it means to you. What is your definition of success?
Okay. Okay.
If you have goals, if you get the goals done, you are success. So
Yeah.
it depends that how many goals do you have, right?
Yeah. How many and how much effort do you put in that, in them?
For each goal that you want to reach.
Mm-hmm.
I have in my life, or what is the
I
because for
understand that it's
for
what
for
is success to you.
for me, success is when, for example, Ronald said, when we have some goals in our life, that we have some plans, and then we are working to complete or to finish our plan. So in that moment, we have the we are success. But I don't know. It is not okay.
Maybe be that you reach, but if you try, maybe that was a success.
No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I think
Okay.
that we are a group, Kari.
Okay. Hi,
Yeah, I think
teacher.
so.
Hello. I think you are a forced group because the system
Okay. Teacher,
getting
I was in another group, but I don't know what happened with my connection and I got kicked
Mhm.
off.
Yeah, I think it's that the connection issues that everyone's having. Like, so when it's
Yeah, because I
windy,
was in another one.
yeah, I
But
noticed.
it's
I
okay.
noticed you actually. I was looking at your classmates say their comments, and you said something and then you disappeared.
Yeah.
Don't worry, don't worry. Everyone's
Okay.
coming back too.
Okay. Okay, so we have Georgie also in the group. And and Chambita also.
Georgie, Edwin.
Edwin also.
Hello.
No,
Hello.
or are they coming back from?
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah, they are coming back.
everyone's coming back. Don't worry.
Okay.
Mm?
All right. So, what is success for you guys? Success.
Teacher,
Is a teacher?
yes,
Yes. Tell
this
me.
is Angela. In
Hi.
my case, I think success is when you achieve your goals that you want for a long time ago, and you work hard to achieve that.
Okay. What is a goal, guys? What is a goal? Angela said success was something that you work hard to achieve. And in this case, you achieve your goals. So what are goals? Can you give me examples of goals?
For example, a bachelor is a goal, and a PDH is a goal, a master is a goal. When you reach something that you want,
Good.
it's a goal.
For some people, losing weight is a goal.
Yeah, lose weight.
Goals vary depending on people. Losing weight can be a goal. Learning a new language could be a goal. Getting a bachelor's degree, like what you said, right? Like, so what does it take to achieve success? What does it take to be successful, in your opinion?
Work hard. You'd have to work hard to reach that goal. And when you properly make that goal, you are success with it. And if the goal is success, you had an achievement.
All right, very good, very good. So before we go ahead with the reading, so we're going to clarify some vocabulary. So we have, I'll do it in capital letters because I'm a little blind. Don't you think I'm shouting at you? Okay, so success. Then we have successful, and then we have succeed. All right. Now, it's with double E. Okay, succeed. Now, so we're checking the parts of grammar, okay, of every single word in the chart. So success is a noun, a verb, or an adjective. What does it sound to you?
Adjective.
Okay, so success is
no. So
It's a noun.
Success is a,
it's
a noun.
okay.
It's a noun. Yes.
It is a noun,
Sorry.
and a noun is a name, right? It's a name.
Yeah.
It's like saying chocolate, Adriana, classroom. Okay, so this is a noun. Okay. Now, successful. Successful is the?
It's the adjective.
Okay, it's
Yes.
the quality, right? Adjective. Okay. Okay, so I am successful. I am hungry. I am intelligent, you say? Okay, very good. Now, succeed, if I already have the noun and the adjective, succeed would be
The verb.
what? The verb. Okay, good. So this is the action. Now let's make an example with each one of the words over here. Success. Okay, sentence. Give me a sentence using the word success. Give it a try. It is a noun. Okay.
You are
Success
success.
is
Oh,
only
sorry.
achieved. Oh, sorry. Also.
I was, well, you are success
I
when
need
you
to-
reach a achievement.
Okay, you are.
Success.
You are. When I use the verb to be, I need to use an adjective, right? Yes?
Yeah.
So
Oh.
you are.
Success.
You are.
Successful. You are successful
Okay, successful when you, can you finish
when
it?
you reach a goal, or when you reach
Okay.
a goal. Yeah.
This is perfect. Okay. Now, okay. Let's give it a try. With success or with succeed? Oh,
You
when,
can
wait,
reach.
I can't fix it. Mm-hmm.
No, success can be reached with persistence.
Okay, one more time. Can be reached. Can be reached.
With persistence or perseverance.
Okay. Perseverance, persistence, okay, perseverance and persistence. Okay, now, succeed is an action. So, subject, verb, complement. How can we make it?
She had succeed. Is okay.
Succeed is the verb. So you said you?
You had succeed.
No.
No.
When you say have,
You
that's the
succeed.
action. Okay.
Okay.
You succeed. Uh-huh. So you succeed. Now give me a compliment, the rest of the sentence.
And your
You
exam.
succeed because you finish
your
you
goals
finish your
this
master
year.
degree.
I need to improve my paranoid skills. All right, let's see. So you succeed.
When you finish your master degree.
Okay, good. Your master's degree. Okay, your master's degree. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now if it's a verb, if this is a verb, this means I can conjugate it in any tense right now. It's present, future, past, present, progressive. Okay, in any tense. All right, so being said, I'm sending you a picture here because we're using these words in the rest of the class. Okay, now here we go. This example I gave you about is a family, is a word family example, word family. In English, we have word families. Every word has its different form in grammar. There is an adjective, there is a verb, and there is a noun for every word. Okay, now we're checking some questions about a website, okay, that's called Alibaba. Do you know Alibaba?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so question number 1, have you ever heard about a website named Alibaba? Yes, you said right. Number 2, what type of products or services does Alibaba sell?
Different kind. It is like Amazon. Just Alibaba. Alibaba is from China, I think.
It's from China. Okay, so what products, for example? Let's say I don't know anything about Alibaba. So what kind of products can I find?
Electronic products
Wallets, necklace.
or equipment.
Okay.
Cell phones.
Almost everything is over there. All right. 3, who's the founder? Who's the founder of Alibaba? Do you know?
No.
No, I don't know.
It's okay.
No.
Do you know anyone who has shopped at Alibaba?
Yes.
Who?
Yes, I have
My
a friend
sister.
that he lives in China and he uses a lot Alibaba.
He uses it a lot. And what about you guys? Have you used Alibaba?
No, I never use it.
No.
My
Okay.
sister.
Teacher, I'm sorry.
Tell me.
The founder of Alibaba is not Jack Ma.
Okay. Might be. We're going to read about it. Okay. I think you're right.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5. Do you know any business tip from the founder of Alibaba?
No.
Most likely no, right? If you don't
No,
know the founder. Okay.
I
So,
think it's an Indian boy, an Indian person. No.
an Indian? Okay.
No, it's a Chinese
Okay.
business magnate.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Chinese.
All right. Look, this is a text about Alibaba. I'm sending you this text. Okay. I'm sending you pictures. It's easier for you to check a picture than opening the book. Okay. So I'm sending you this text. Read it in groups. Okay. You can take turns reading it. One person can read a paragraph. Another one can read the next one. Okay. And after you read it, just discuss it. Okay.
Okay.
So here we go. Here we go. Hi, Ronald. Did you receive the invitation?
No. No,
Okay.
I don't.
Let me send it
I
again.
didn't.
Don't worry. Let's see. Do you see it?
Not yet.
One more time? Okay, check it now. It's okay if the answer is no. All right, so I think it's a connection issue. You can leave the session and
It's
come back
possible.
again. Leave the session and come back again. When you come back, I'm going to
Okay.
assign you to a group. I'll be waiting for you over here.
Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Marvin. Did you get the invitation
What invitation?
to join the sessions?
No.
Okay, let me send you an invitation again. Let's see
Okay.
if it works.
Thank you.
Okay, let me know. Did you get it?
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Terminate to win. Taobao remained a commission-free marketplace for millions of online traders, and that did put Alibaba under significant financial strain. To stay afloat while maintaining the platform's commission-free policy, Mi and his team began offering added support service. Example given, custom websites, web page to online merchants for small fees.
Silicon Valley, the tech hub of the United States, and was met with Daniels. And his business model was criticized to be unprofitable and insustainable by many at the time. The other one is who? Marvin. Marvin, you have to continue.
Okay. In 2003? No? Or is the next paragraph?
Yeah, you are right.
Okay. In 2003, still unprofitable with Alibaba, Ma and his team launched an online auction site named Taobao.
Withdraw. After the paragraph that she sent, she write withdraw and get away from that word.
Get
I
away
don't know if just for the meaning or
from.
something. Withdraw is like delete or something, but
It's
get
like
away
what?
from, as you imagine that is withdraw. It
Mm-hmm.
is like deleted or
Okay.
some. Yes, sometimes the people say or like cancel something like that, because for example in Ireland we said the customer withdraws the following task, so it is means that
Okay, yeah,
deleted the following
deleted.
task of the package. Deleted. And get
Okay.
away from, I think that have the same
Or flexible.
Okay.
Flexible, dócil, complaciente.
For me, it's the first one. When you are
Yeah.
not yelling, prophet. Yeah, the first one. Because the second one is good. A business or activity yielding profit when you are good or profitable.
I never thought that it was created in 1990. What do you
Honestly, I
think?
felt that Alibaba was something new, not something from millennials to 20, not some, as you said, from the 90s.
Oh, hello.
Hello, hello.
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 Good evening. How's it going?
Good.
All right, let's see. I'm just highlighting some words I want you to pronounce one more time. Okay, so we have all right, let's check all together. All right. How do you pronounce this verb in the past?
Grouped.
So the sound is the final sound is with the letter T, right? In your mind. Gripped. Gripped.
Grouped.
Okay. Now this one is
Found.
Found.
okay. Found. Okay, found is in the base form, right? We use found when we want to create something, right? Or an organization, right? Then we have, how do you read this one? This one is?
Enterprises.
Enterprises.
It's plural, right? Very good. And this one sounds?
Based.
Based.
Based with letter T. Good. This one?
Raise funds.
Raise.
Raise
Funds.
funds.
Raise funds.
Good. And this one?
Criticize.
Criticized.
All right. This one sounds pretty. Criticized. Criticized.
Criticized.
Like when your ex-best friend criticized you and you got mad at her or at her. Okay. This one?
Unprofitable.
Unprofitable.
Okay, the word,
Unprofitable.
the origin is profit. Profit. Repeat it with me. Profit.
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 So the pronunciation for this word is unprofitable. Unprofitable.
Unprofitable.
Unprofitable.
Unprofitable.
Unprofitable.
Unprofitable.
Unprofitable.
Unprofitable.
Okay. This word is missing a letter. Do you know what letter it's missing?
A.
A.
A, right? So it's launched.
Launch.
Launch.
Okay. Now this one,
Named.
Name.
Named.
named. Look,
Name.
named.
Name.
How do you pronounce this name?
Taobao.
Taobao. Sounds like Taobao. Okay. Now this one,
Multinational.
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 And this word is
Giant.
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 Good.
Giant.
The next one is
Determinate.
Determinate.
okay.
Determined.
Good. The base form of the verb is determine. Determine. Okay. So when it's ed, determined.
Determined.
Okay. And this one in the past?
Remaining.
Remain.
Remained. And this one?
Added.
Okay. And this one sounds like
Subsequently.
Subsequently. Okay. And this one is
Withdrew.
withdrew. Okay. All right. Okay. Like in these big wars, have you ever watched the movies with or about wars? Like the Lord of the Rings, or these movies where there's a leader giving orders. So when the whole crew is in the battlefield and they notice that they're not gonna win, the king says withdraw. So it means to get away from the place where you are. Okay. Then we have the name of this place is Alibaba. Okay. And all right. So this is, let me scroll down. Okay. So now let's work on these questions over here. Let's see, real quick, very basic questions. What was the goal to found Alibaba?
To facilitate
international trade in China.
So you got it right when you said it was from China. Okay. When was Taobao.com launched?
On 2003.
In 2003, right? Okay. Number 3, how did not keep the commission-free policy at Taobao.com? By
offering value-added
services.
Value-added services. Okay. Do you remember those value-added services? What were they about? Do you remember?
Commission free.
The zero commission.
Okay. Number 4, where did Jack Ma look for funds in the early stage of Alibaba?
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley. All right. Very good. Okay. So what's our last activity for today? Okay. Let's not beat around the bushes. Just select. All right. Let's type them here. Okay. So as a group you have your group. Okay. So select. And this depends on your point of view, all right, on what you think. Select the successful. Okay, businessman, okay, or a businesswoman, all right. Okay, what's the instruction? It says select that.
A successful business
Successful business person.
And
on and talk to the class about him or her.
Okay. You decide what details you want to mention. You can explain how this person's life was before he or she was successful, what the person did to become successful, what type of business they have. It's up to you. We're just practicing, okay, talking about somebody else. Are we ready? Yeah? Ready?
Yes.
So this means you have to go to the internet. So agree on a person and delegate some parts. Maybe you can work on the same website, okay, and ask the classmates in your group to share some information about what they understand after they read something. So you decide on how you want to work. Okay, so here we go. Accept your invitations and let's get started. Hi Marvin, can you hear me? I just sent you an invitation again so that you can accept it.
Why, Salvador, Chamba, why you consider that it's, we have to speak about that person?
Well, from Warren Buffett, because there is the how do you say, it's not an idol, it's the reference person. When you say business, you reference
You could put it on English in order to practice.
In English or in Spanish?
Yeah. Yeah.
In English.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that you were
practice.
going to check on Wikipedia, but that's fine. See, this is a
Do you want
business
in
entrepreneur.
Wikipedia?
No, that's fine. This is a business entrepreneur. Richard
Okay.
Branson launched at Virgin Records in the early 1970s, eventually building his business into the multinational Virgin Group. I read he started selling papers. He was a paper boy when he was a boy.
Bezos, the owner of Amazon. We can talk about him.
Yes.
He's 90 years old.
A French.
Yeah.
A French fashion designer.
Yes, yes, it is a designer.
Oh yeah, was how do you say campesino?
I don't know, but he's like a farmer, like a,
Yeah, like a farmer.
Yeah. To write history is so much.
for me, peasant. Pay. The teacher said that it's like a peasant.
Sí, yeah. But what is Venture Virgin? It's an advertise
No, Virgin
company.
started as a record company. So could you go down with on the website more, please? Virgin Records. The
Virgin
third
Records.
artist of the Virgin Record label, Mike Oldfield, recorded his single "Tubular Bells" in 1973 with the help of Branson team. The song was an instant smash, staying on the UK charts for 247 weeks, using the monument. And then when he
The
started
offer.
to get an amount of money, he started the business expansion as a Virgin Group, starting with the airline. And right now they thinking to have travelers to the moon, to the
Louis Vuitton label was funded France Tronco Basin.
Maybe we could find another another biography, but in English.
Yes, I'm
I think so.
looking.
It would be easier.
Yes, it is easier to talk about Zach. Zach, what is the name of the guy?
But Mark,
Uh,
hey, where did Ronald go?
I don't know.
He was sharing the screen and he suddenly disappeared. But anyway, let me see if I can share mine. Luis. Oh, Ronald came back.
Yeah, sorry, I lost the network.
Okay.
Little moment.
Ronald, can you find another one, but in English?
Yeah, in English alphabet.
very well with salary to their employees.
About Virgin, that's the only thing that I know, but I read about Virgin.
is the reference of investment, because his fortune is crazy. It's something like, I don't know, like the Bill Gates, something like this. I don't know if the article takes the total of their investments, but there are many millions.
Yeah.
I was reading here and
You could put on English. Yeah, they have the website on English. Go back, go back, go back.
So he.
Ahí está.
Okay.
Can be because around $2,000 or something like that are really expensive. But for me, in that history, it's interesting how a person with not a lot of resource can be successful and building like an imperium with that kind of brand.
This is the logo.
And where does this brand moves? United States. I never heard that before.
I understood that they started in France, yeah. And then they moved to Chicago, to the United States. And now they are selling. A store also opening in New York, Bombay, Washington, London, Alexandria, and Buenos Aires, and
Okay. So it's international, not only in a country, right?
no. And this is in this company was created during the World War, during the Second World War. The history said that Louis Vuitton collaborated with the Nazis during the German occupation of France.
On many companies about Virgin, his brand. Hey, Luis, how do you know him? How do you listen about him?
I heard about him because my cousin told me about the Virgin Atlantic Airways because he used this airline so much in the United States to travel from San Francisco to Chicago, and he explained to me what
in class is something
Yes.
about Carlos Slim and Warren Buffett. So we have to take some notes about Carlos Slim too.
Okay.
Evan, can you put some Carlos Slim information?
Okay. Uy. In Spanish or in English?
It's the same. We have to translate it. Vigésimo primero, el onceavo. Which number has a Warren Buffett in the man in the richest man on the world?
The third one.
The
Third.
third one. The third.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And Carlos Slim is like
The 11.
Oh, okay.
Imagine that. Okay. We're talking
That's
about
a lot
a
of
lot
money.
of money. Yes.
representative person of CETIA, and they told me something. But now I wanted to translate, or I don't know, to change the type of ahorro, and they told me other things, and they told me it was for the pandemic.
Okay, it's nice to see. No worries. In that cooperative, Acoinci, or I don't know what you say.
Acofinges.
Where is it from?
Here is some
information you think is very important, like a resume.
Yeah. I think that is not clear.
No, me too. I don't know. If we have to talk
Yeah.
in this group for improve our speaking, or we have to write, I don't understand her.
You are a group, so you're going to explain that to your classmates, not to the
Okay,
same group.
but we have to speak here, or we have to write you.
You have to get ready to explain this to your classmates, not to your same group, to other groups.
Okay.
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 So in this case, with the important part is he started at 16 years old. Then his first successful company is the student magazine, and then he founded the Virgin Record.
Yep.
And touring on the Virgin Company, or what is the name?
Virgin Atlantic Airways.
No, but that's the one of the company, the Virgin Group, because there is a lot of expansion and innovate with a lot of, and it is a successful business leader, example for our society. He's looking for the employee has a innovative thinking.
This is a position brand.
I highlight the position brand that it has in the market. And I think that it's important mentioning that it is have a lot of time in the market.
So then this was the face.
Remember when the airman pays the aguilucho?
I don't know. It will be my first aguinaldo in Ironman.
From you, Carrie?
I think
Christmas
that
bonus.
14 December.
No?
Guys.
No?
14 December.
Okay.
Yes, it's in the first payment of December.
Yes.
And then the second one is the Aerogol.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a good news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it would be from $120.
Is a entire salary or just a percent? I don't remember that.
I think it's a percent.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
All right, let's see if everyone's back. We're missing 2 people. Okay, so some groups are ready with their information and some others aren't yet. Okay, because I know it takes time to decide on what business person you wanted to focus on to explain some details about their lives. Okay, so we're leaving these presentations for tomorrow's class, okay, so that you can process your information in a better way. You already know who you want to talk about. I even saw some people working on some PowerPoint slides, which is really cool. It's very creative. And I think it also helps you to organize your ideas in a better way. So we're doing this for tomorrow. You already have the business person you want to talk about. You have some information. I'm giving you more time to get ready to decide what specific details you want to mention about the person in tomorrow's presentations. So you're presenting all this as a group, okay? Questions?
Okay.
Questions so far? No?
Not for now.
All right, okay. So let's take your attendance. I have some students that were here during most of the session, but just had some issues with their connection due to the wind. So here we go. Let's see. All right, give me a second. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Hector Arenales. Hector was here, but
Yeah, he was too.
but he just had some issues. So Ernesto Perez.
Here.
Okay, let's see. Jorge del Cid.
Here.
Karina Escobar.
Here.
Karina. Okay, Janet Estrada.
Here.
Fabian. Edwin Fabian. Edwin.
Here.
Josue Flores. I think he is working.
Yeah, he's in Miami, but working.
Okay. Not on vacation, right?
No, not on
Martin.
I
vacation.
believe that.
We hope, right?
Yes.
I
Martin,
want to work like it.
you want a job like that, right? Martin Flores. Martin was here. Okay. Ronald Garcia.
I'm here, teacher.
Marvin Hernandez. Marvin.
He was here.
So, okay.
He
Silvia
was working
Hernandez.
with
Yes,
us.
he was working with us.
Okay. Silvia Hernandez.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay. And Luis Lara.
Here.
Georgina Lopez.
I'm here.
Jonathan Ramos.
I am here, teacher.
Salvador Rauda.
Here.
Angela Renderos.
Here.
Germán Rivera. Not here right now yet. Just remember who he is. Oscar de Jesus Rivera.
Here I
He
am.
was here.
Okay, and Maria Jose Salvador.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, very good. So this is it. Okay, so you remember the people in your groups, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so for tomorrow's session, remember, we're presenting everything we've done today. All right, guys, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Very nice evening, everyone.
Bye.
Mojito.
Hi. Good night.